Did the cops come and ask you questions
Yeah,
about
they did.
Daryl?
They did.
I think it was the smartest move we ever made to cut his body up into 3 pieces, each take a piece and go and bury it.
I hope they never find it in the Breton Flats where we buried him.
You're not supposed to tell us where you buried him. We're supposed to just keep it to ourselves.
Oh, yeah, because you got your piece in one place.
Is that light on? We're on.
That's not live, though, right?
That's
You
live.
could cut
It's
that.
live. No, we can. Let's go. We can cut it.
Okay,
Sorry.
guys, welcome to another episode of Brian 5 or 6, the podcast. Successful already. Your host, Brian, and cousin Gary.
Hello.
Doesn't look injured today. Great.
No, I've healed well. Can't say so much about Daryl.
Grizzled veteran now, Jeremy. This is your 5th podcast now?
5th one.
4th, 5th, whatever.
Whatever we're at.
And the very, very beautiful Sharon. Oh my God, she's beautiful.
Tone it down.
Love to get.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
So guys, what are we going to talk about today? How many fucking beers did you bring on the set?
Just enough for an hour.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beers. You think you need 6 beers? I got 1 beer. You got how many beers? You got 1.
I got one. You just got out of the drunk tank this morning.
Like, we think you have a problem.
I don't have a problem. You're my only problem.
Tammy's been messaging me saying like, "Do you think he has a problem?" And I'm been
You've
down.
heard from Tammy?
Yeah.
She
I've been
come home.
downplaying it.
What the hell do you mean you've heard from her? When?
Well, I'm not going to get into it because she thinks you have an issue, and I agree. Anyways, guys, we are here to talk about the Ottawa Senators. We are fucking week 3 of the NHL season. We are currently 3-2. She's not going to talk to you.
Nothing.
No.
We are. Our record is 3-2, and that's kind of where we expected to be. I think with our first podcast, didn't we say we win 1, we lose 1,
Yep.
Yeah.
right?
And we're one above that.
And we are 1 above. That means we're going to lose the next one.
Yeah.
Oh
We
God.
play Utah. They're flying high right now.
Mm.
Yeah, they're on something.
So
for
are you
sure.
saying because they live in the mountains, they fly high? Is that what you're saying? Because they're high up?
Well, they
It's
train
just
at altitude, which
redundant.
is a benefit to
Redundant.
athletes.
Cardio.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing.
The oxygen absorption.
I'm just embarrassed being on this podcast with you. Okay, so Ottawa is going on their first road trip of the season. We just beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, which means we have wins over both Florida teams.
Yep.
Tampa's no joke. They were undefeated, and we beat them.
Yeah.
We had a weird showing against New Jersey.
Tampa's been through a lot recently, so.
Yeah.
But we also had Forsberg in nets, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we
He
beat
let
him with
in-
our backup.
He let in some softies, but
As we speak, Ullmark is hopefully healthy now, but he has missed the last, 3 games in a row?
yep, 3.
You don't sound sure about that.
Not 100%.
We're 2 and
sure.
1 without him. Let's just.
And
say
I
that.
guess that's all you can ask for. People have been calling for Forsberg's head. They're calling him four, like the number 4, spelled Forsberg, because he lets in 4 goals a game.
okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I've even said a few swear words on Twitter about him. I've called him fucking asshole.
I think you were the biggest person
Yeah,
against him.
and I do feel a little bit bad because he actually had a strong game against Tampa Bay. He let in the problem is he lets in 1 weak goal a game.
You said you'll never be Peter.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
not. I don't think he's trying to be Peter Forsberg. Peter Forsberg's a centerman.
Yeah,
It'd be
but
great if he would try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Score a
what he's
goal.
trying to say.
the
Like,
great Forsberg. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
So I think we are in good shape because of our goalie's come back. Sorry guys, I really have to fart. Actually, I have to take a shit. You guys continue.
What?
Oh boy.
Okay. So Forsberg,
Sorry guys.
you didn't flush. You literally just shit in the corner of the room.
You didn't even wipe.
You literally just went to the corner of the room and shit your pants.
I didn't shit, guys. I was joking about that. There was just I don't want to talk about. There was something down there that I just don't want to talk about. Okay? It's just something I've been dealing with for the past 4 months of my life.
Good Lord. 4
You
months.
should get that checked.
Yeah. Okay, so
pinching
the bone
Are you
marrow.
pinching hemorrhoids over there? Like, what are you doing?
can you lay off it?
Couple danglers?
Can you fucking lay off it? Okay, guys.
Jesus.
Allmark is back. We are going into Utah tomorrow night, Tuesday night. We were recording on a Monday. David Perron did not make the trip.
Nope.
It looks like he's having some
Family stuff going
Personal
on. So
stuff,
it's
yeah.
good
personal
for
stuff.
That always happens.
Gotta
Hope
be
to
there.
see him on the ice soon.
That's the thing, guys. They're humans, right? Sometimes people are like, well, guess what? Hockey players are robots,
No.
right? And we could throw things at them and they don't shed a tear. But guess what? They do shed a tear.
Who says that? Bruce Garriock?
Well, Bruce Garriock once told Jason Spezza to go fuck himself.
Really?
Did he actually?
Oh, I don't
Can
know
we
if that's
fact
true
check
or not.
that, Sharon?
Can you check that?
I'll fact
I'm sure
check
it'd be in
that.
the Sun, the Ottawa Sun.
Yeah.
And like they cry, the players cry. So, and like
They're real people.
They're real people. Remember, you put up a sign saying like, "I hate your fucking guts," Michael Amadio.
No, I said come on the podcast.
Oh,
Once again, Michael Amadio.
I misread.
We're
that.
ready.
And like
Yeah.
you cry all the time.
Only after these podcasts. That's literally the only time I've ever cried in my life.
You keep coming back.
My dad passed away, never cried. My mom passed away, didn't shed a tear. I do this podcast and I leave and I cry all the way home.
That's like literally that's fucking terrible. Like there's some issues there.
There's some big issues with this podcast.
You need
and
to
your
talk
attitude.
about that in therapy.
Yeah, you should be crying, not the other things, not this thing. This is a good thing. This is a good thing in your life.
This is the first time I haven't had a bruise or a scar or a broken bone.
That's just bad
in
luck.
4 weeks.
That was just bad luck, and now we are on the
Bad
up and up,
luck.
just like the Ottawa Senators.
I had some couple cavities. So
Oh, you went to
couple-
the dentist
Yeah,
today.
yeah. So I got some tooth fillings. That's another underrated. Do you think these NHL players get cavities?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
And they don't talk about it though. That's
They
the
don't
thing.
talk about it enough because I'm
Yeah.
still in pain.
Right?
I would be out for weeks.
They're on Sports Center and they're like, "Oh, this guy's out for undisclosed reasons," and maybe he's just got 2 fucking cavities that
And they
got
fucking
filled that is
hurt.
still frozen.
Yeah,
Just
doesn't
playing
feel
way
good.
too much tonsil hockey. You know what I'm saying?
Well, guys, I bet you hockey players get the most dental action of all time. Think about that. They get pucks, fists in the mouth, other things in the mouth, and they're constantly losing their teeth.
yeah.
And did you see the other day Jeff O'Neill was talking on TSN and his fake teeth fell out of his mouth while he was
Did
talking.
they?
So
Did
they're
he
wearing fake
sneeze?
teeth.
Did he sneeze and it just went?
No, it just they fell. I guess what's the stuff that you use to stick dentures into your gums? Pepside tea or something like that.
No, like it's like a cement. It's like a
Yeah, like a teeth cement.
dentite or yeah.
Yeah. Remember you
Rub-a-dents.
remember you put
Semantics.
that on your toilet paper once by accident? And you went down there?
Is that appropriate for the podcast?
Your hand got caught down there for 2 weeks. And they had to just keep putting honey.
I lose
it.
one tooth and I'd be out for a month and a half.
Yeah. We have there's some good Ottawa Senators stories about missing teeth. Do you remember Craig Anderson took a puck to the face and he lost a tooth, and then the next play, I think it was the Montreal goalie, it might have been Theodore. I'm probably wrong about that, but then he got hit in the face in the same game and lost a tooth, both goalies.
Oh.
They got $1 under their pillow that night.
The tooth fairy.
Jesus.
Pardon me.
Should also get that checked.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, what are we fucking talking about here? Let's talk about the injuries. We got more injuries. We've never had a fucking full healthy lineup. Matt Sogard is now hurt. He hurt himself in Belleville.
After he let in a goal.
Who cares? In the end, who cares? I mean, personally, I feel bad for him, but he's not doing much for our team, is he?
You don't feel so good. You don't feel so good.
Write that one down, Sharon. Can you write that one down? I'm gonna tweet it later. Fuck! For fuck's sakes!
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I just quit smoking about a week ago.
Say it, don't spray it. Okay, so that's an injury. Shane Pinto left practice early today. That's a big concern. But David Perron, wrong fucking name. Ridley Gregg
Back?
made the trip.
'Kay.
And he was a full participant in practice. What do you think of that?
Like him.
I just want to go somewhere. Who'd we just call up from Belleville?
Why are you doing this?
Was
with
it
your finger?
Reinhardt?
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt?
Cole.
Yeah, it's Cole Reinhardt. He's been
Yeah.
apparently amazing in Belleville.
Yeah, killing it.
So maybe he could find a spot in this lineup. But who would you take out? Because I feel like
Well, if there's injuries, you got some spots.
right, but
Pinto's-
Greg is back to replace Perron.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
So would you
Pinto
take out?
will depend.
Well, I think Pinto will be fine. Do you take out Gaudette to put in Cole Reinhardt? Is that the guy you would, or would you take out McEwen?
Yeah, I feel like
You don't take a McEwen right now. No.
Yeah, he's
flying
on
high right
he's
now.
on one, eh?
He's on a
he has
tear.
more goals than McDavid, doesn't he?
Technically, you're right. But I hate when people on Twitter say shit like that because it just drives me nuts. Because McDavid's going to finish with like 50 fucking goals.
You actually don't know that. There's a very real chance that Zach McEwen finishes the season with more goals than Connor McDavid. That's not Jeremy's bets of the week, but you can sprinkle.
Every fucking
$10
year,
on it.
they're always like, look who's number one. This guy's on 82 goal pace. He scores the first goal of the game. They're like, he's going to get 82 goals or 82 wins or 140 points. No.
Yeah.
So don't fucking say it. You're
Philip-
just rubbing it in.
Philip Gustafson's on pace for like 20 goals this year.
Right? As a goalie. It's not going to happen. No, my therapist told me that don't let those fucking comments bug you. And yet people keep saying them, and I try not to read them, but I can't help but fucking read them.
What's the most goals a goalie scored in a season?
One. That's the record.
That's right.
No, I feel like Hextall had like 2 one
In
year.
1 year?
In 1 year.
Sharon, get on
Fact
that.
check
I'll
that.
get on that right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What else have you been doing this podcast?
Yeah. Like, jeez.
Jesus.
Utah. Should we do a trip out to Utah? Maybe
wouldn't
not.
mind.
Maybe not for tomorrow, but
Do you think they actually have real Yetis out there?
yeah.
Is Yeti a real thing?
Like the abominable snowman?
Is Bigfoot real?
The
Just
Yeti.
it's just
the
a-
Yeti was
it's
my
a-
high school mascot.
It's a regular Bigfoot, just up higher in the mountains.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
He
same
can
thing.
he can handle the snow better.
Yeah.
What high school?
All Saints.
Guys, I have a quick question. This is off topic, but is it only Catholic schools that have football teams in high school?
No.
There's other public schools that
Yeah, we played against public schools. It was more like a lot of schools were like players were like stabbing guys and stuff. So then
yeah.
Didn't Arnprior have a football team? Was that Catholic or
Oh my
public?
god. No one plays Arnprior. That's its own city.
No, a buddy of mine left West Carleton to go play in Arnprior.
Earl of
and
March.
play football.
Earl
in
of March
Arnprior.
had a hockey team, and a guy literally took off his skate and was like going after people like
He's trying to stab them?
going after the
Yeah.
jugulars.
What?
Happy Gilmore.
Just like in Happy Gilmore?
Yeah,
Holy, I didn't realize that was based on a true story.
lots of fights. Yeah,
Anything, Sharon?
How many
Still
goals does
looking.
Ron
Fucking
Hextall
useless.
have?
Okay. Well, so yeah, we're going in fairly healthy. I think it's a safe bet. Okay, before we get into your picks, your bets,
yeah.
we have 3 games this week: Utah,
Vegas,
and
I don't know.
fuck.
I didn't look
You
at the
wrote it
schedule.
down.
Colorado.
I think it's Colorado. We have 3
Must
Western
be. It's
games.
It's in that area. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, because it's weird if you go to like Boston, then Colorado, then back to Utah. Then
Yeah.
okay, that wouldn't
They're
make sense.
not. They don't have a Saturday game this week.
And even if they did, it'd be in the afternoon. What do you fucking think about these afternoon games?
We're 2-0.
Okay, that's great and all, but something about Saturday night hockey. Like, why do they always do that
We're
to the Senators
2-0, and we have 12 goals
in afternoon games?
in afternoon games. And,
Wild.
like,
Okay.
Just full
10
of piss and
against.
vinegar.
But like in general, like when you see the schedule come out in whatever August, isn't it shitty that Ottawa always gets the Saturday afternoon games, or is that a
So,
good thing?
I don't mind Saturday because you still have the night. You can celebrate after a big win, and then you have Sunday, right?
True.
To kind of recover.
True.
If it's like a Sunday afternoon game, I don't like those because you're just like,
You know what it sounds to me is like the CBC or the Sportsnet is saying like Ottawa's not important on a Saturday night. It's Toronto and Montreal that are important, and they give us the shit games.
That's true.
Yeah.
That sucks. I want more
Whoever-
Saturday night games.
It's whoever pays the big bucks, you know? Who gets on the late night.
Molson, Labatt,
Yeah, the big bucks.
who pays for you to be here?
You're supposed to pay me.
I found out Ron Hextall's scoring.
Okay.
So he has scored 2.
In one season?
No.
Oh, told
He's-
you.
He scored 1 goal 1 year and then another in the playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, playoff goal.
Was it the
Playoff
same year
performer.
though?
No, it was a couple of years later.
So you're fucking wrong. Way
Well,
wrong.
He scored 2 goals still. I never said when.
Who else was a big goalie scorer?
Who's this fucking guy?
Don't worry about him.
Where did you come
Actually,
from?
you know what? I don't want to interact with him
is
whatsoever.
that?
That's Tony, my lord. Tony Shalmoli.
You already replaced Daryl? Daryl's in the hospital.
Daryl didn't have a last name.
Daryl's in the hospital. Right. I got to get a new lawyer.
It's because of it's not my fault. The wall, part of the wall broke off and fell down and hit him.
That's not the case.
Say his name
Your
again.
gun went off.
Well, the gun went off, but the bullet
Yeah.
didn't directly hit him. It ricocheted and hit him.
No, it went off my shoulder and hit him.
Yeah, it ricocheted off a bone. So how's that my fault?
My DNA was impacted on that.
Now he's
crime
got
scene.
your DNA and his DNA,
No, Jesus.
right? Think about that.
Tony, just don't listen to him.
Don't worry, I don't have a gun. They took it away from me.
Tony Shalomi.
Tony Shalomi. That's his name. What's the big deal?
Where's he from?
That's his name.
Is that
What do you mean where
Italian?
he's from?
Tony Shalomi? I've never heard of
that
him.
He's from the Gatineau side, and he's my lawyer.
All right, well,
And this is his.
he's
first,
not getting any fucking
his
food.
first night on
No
the
beer,
job.
no food. No
Well,
beer, no food, no
You didn't
toilet
order
privileges.
us any, so don't worry
Yeah,
about
because
it.
well, look what happened last time. Daryl ate fucking 4 pizzas.
Is that why you shot him?
I did.
We're gonna have to cut all this.
I didn't
'Cause I
shoot
know
him
the
on
cops have been
purpose.
knocking on your door and you haven't answered.
All right, well, Tony
Keep on coming
Shalomi.
back to my
Fuck you,
house.
Tony. Let's move on to Jeremy's bets of the week. Hit the music, Sharon.
I'm so sorry.
Bets. Are
you even prepared for the bets?
Yeah, I gotta find it. All right.
It's Jeremy's bets.
Here we go. We're not gonna like this one.
Oh.
Vegas money line against the Sens on Friday.
What does money line even mean?
It just means they're gonna win the game.
Okay. What's the
Yeah.
opposite of money line? Money circle? Circle.
Oh, line. Yeah. Money stagger
Money stagger. Money zigzag.
Debt.
That's what I'm betting
Pure
on.
debt.
and game
Right to
in
your
Colorado. Total over 6 goals.
I could see that happening.
Okay.
I could see. Although Ottawa is notoriously bad at scoring in the West.
But Georgiev sucks
Okay.
this year.
Gotcha.
Is he on
Gotcha.
Colorado?
Yes, he is.
So yeah, that's where we're going. I'm just gonna quickly look. So tonight you won't get this on time,
Nope.
but the Leafs play.
Don't bet on games on Monday night by the time you hear this because you can't.
Yeah. So I
Unless
was
you
gonna
got a
say the
time machine.
Leafs. I was gonna say the Leafs are gonna win because it's 5-1 in the second for the Leafs.
For the Leafs?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All the teams play tomorrow night.
16 games in
16
one night.
games.
Yeah.
Why do
so
they do
bet
that?
on all of them.
Bet on every single one of them.
Yeah.
You don't
Okay,
gotta
so
fly-
like a parlay.
Just put
Yeah.
like $2 a game
I'm gonna fly
and
through
just
them here.
toss them on there.
So
So go Sens, Flyers, Panthers, Tampa, Dallas, Rangers, Blue Jackets, Islanders, Jets, Canucks, Avalanche, Bruins, Oilers, Flames, Ducks, and
They're all
Golden
playing.
Knights.
They're all
holy
playing.
fuck.
I'd add that as a parlay.
Mm.
Imagine,
I'm not repeating it.
and if you put down $1,000 on that, what do you think that would get you?
Oh, if you got all those right,
Yeah.
you'd be a millionaire.
Could we pull out our kids' savings?
No, let's not do that.
But he's never been wrong yet.
He's been wrong every time.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. So what if we do the opposite of what he says? We'd be a
Ooh.
millionaire.
Oh,
Maybe
Actually-
I'm the fade god.
Mm.
Maybe you're doing that on purpose, like reverse psychology. Kind of like this. I think you're a great person, Gary.
Oh my God. Thank you.
I think you're doing great at this podcast, Gary. Tammy will never
I know what
leave
you're trying
you.
to do right now.
Tammy will never leave
No,
you. She
I-
loves you.
You're a real piece of shit for opening up your
For
mouth
all the
like that.
listeners, I'm winking into the camera because that doesn't mean anything real, what I just said. It's the opposite, actually.
You're not supposed
Bullshit.
to explain reverse psychology, though.
Well, to him, I do because he thinks
The
that
Tony's writing all this down, just so you know.
Tony's sleeping.
Tony Shalomi.
Tony. He's had a long day.
He's out of
What a
shape.
guy.
He's had a long day. He's had a trek.
Okay,
in
well,
rush hour
that
across the bridge.
is another great episode of Jeremy's Juicy Pickle Bets.
I bets.
Juicy
I
pickle?
bets.
Isn't that what it's called?
Juicy pickle bets.
We can go off that.
Yeah, the Juicy Pickle Bets.
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever had a big
don't
juicy
hate it.
pickle? Like I'm talking Bix.
Bix.
Yeah. A big dirty Bix pickle.
You ever drink the juice after?
It's good.
All the pickles are gone?
You know what I like
Yeah.
about that? It gives you your electrolytes.
Yeah, it does.
You got your
Especially after
potassiums,
a
your
nice
magnesiums, and
2
your
kilometer run.
sodiums.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
I'll
good
never
for
do
you. And it will stop hiccups.
Really?
Sharon's got a cool hiccup little what to do when you
yeah.
have
You
hiccups.
take a shot of vinegar.
Take a shot of vinegar.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So anyone's listening to this
Interesting.
podcast, you got the hiccups, take a shot of vinegar.
It works every time.
It'll go right through you and it'll make you fucking sick, but you won't be hiccuping again.
I've just been holding my breath till I pass out.
Does that work?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Because it
he-
resets your system.
And he
It's
wakes
not
up
healthy.
pretty
When I wake
healthy.
up, Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
Does it
that
help?
time when you were cross-eyed for like a good 2 years, and then who was it that I think it was Jim Bronson took the baseball bat and
Jim?
and smacked you off the side of your head, and you were out cold for a good 10 minutes. But when you woke up,
Yeah.
you were
Hiccups
not
were gone.
cross-eyed.
I don't have much
Hiccups are
recollection.
gone, still cross-eyed.
I don't have much recollection of those 3 months
Yeah, you wouldn't.
afterwards.
You
So
wouldn't.
shot of
No.
vinegar or baseball bat to the side of the head.
Either works. Either or try both. Try both.
Take a shot, yeah.
I do have a surprise for you guys.
Oh, really?
I know
I don't like that.
I know last time was a little weird when we thought we were calling Wayne Gretzky, and it wasn't Wayne Gretzky. Who was it again? Dwayne
Mexkis.
Yeah. Did you guys go and get some tacos?
I did.
No, that was embarrassing.
Oh, I went.
You went? Yeah.
Yeah.
They were not bad.
2-for-1 deals.
2-for-1s.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Ladies didn't eat for free, though. I thought that. I asked that, and they're like, no, we fucked that up. So the new surprise, guys. I've been talking to a well-known Sens reporter named, you might know her, Claire Hanna. Ring a bell?
Yeah.
Ring a bell?
Yeah.
I've been talking to her, and she's saying you guys have getting a lot of attention in the NHL
You know
ranks.
Claire Hanna?
I know Claire Hanna. I talked to her,
Okay.
and she says you guys been getting a ton of attention in the NHL ranks, saying like, "Oh, this might be the newest, best NHL podcast." Saying the records are unbelievable. We're beating Spin Chicklets. That she said, and she says you got the attention of one Mr. Commissioner Gary Bettman of the NHL. Gary Bettman knows us, and guess what? Is calling us.
We get like 800 views a week, don't we?
I think we were like 300 last week. So Gary Bettman was one of them, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, 300 in every minute, I think it was.
Okay.
Gary Bettman. Listen, Gary Bettman has my phone number. I'm expecting a call. I've been waiting for 2 hours. I'm glad it's happening while we're recording the podcast.
There's no way Bettman's calling us.
I'm telling you, he's calling. Okay? This is what Claire Hanna told me. I gave him my number. So it could be any minute. It could be an hour from now. It could be tomorrow for all I fucking know. But he's calling. And we're staying until we get that fucking phone call.
Well, that's a great fucking surprise because we're all just sitting here waiting now.
So we'll wait. And while we're waiting, I believe Gary here has one of those stupid ass fucking piece of shit player profiles that no one likes and listens to. So go ahead.
I do actually, and everyone loves them because they're informative.
Have you seen the comments on Apple Podcasts?
I don't have Apple Podcasts, so no. This is actually a poem of my player profile.
Sakes.
Ready?
I
Are
like
you
it.
ready?
No.
I'm in.
Born in Beaumont, Alberta, his style of game is to hurt ya. Drafted 4th round to become a shark, his wrister could hit targets in the dark. He first played for the Sharks, then the Leafs. Every game he wears his lucky pair of briefs. In his career, he scored 63 points. As a kid, he stayed away from the joints. Noah Gregor. You're a senator now. 1 year, $850,000 in cash. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Did you write that?
I wrote that.
Welcome.
Take a bow. Congratulations, Noah Gregor. You got paid.
I'm not even upset at that. That was actually pretty good.
That was well done.
Well,
That's your best one yet.
he's the best. He's the best player. He's
Well,
my
no,
favorite
he's
player
not.
now.
He's
I'm
not.
actually I'm waiting for the jerseys to come out.
Scored a nice goal against Tampa.
The game winner, actually. Yeah, the game winner. Because Tampa scored after, but we were still ahead by one.
So that was
That's
pretty
what you call
good,
game
but
winner.
never fucking do that again. Because I don't deal with poetry. I don't deal with people that do poetries.
Why? You have something against them?
Yeah, I do.
What's wrong with that?
Tell
art
that
form?
to
What's wrong
Bill
with that?
Shakespeare's face.
Yeah.
If he was alive, I'd fucking stomp him.
Does he count as poetry?
You just hate art.
You know,
just
I hate your art.
You just fucking hate it, don't you?
This is art, what we're doing. Isn't this, Sharon? Isn't this fucking art?
Yeah, it's art.
Look at
Recording
this.
yourself having a fucking temper tantrum? You call that art?
Haven't had one fucking temper tantrum yet. You gonna want to see me angry. This is me at my finest. You see me mad? Trust me, you'll fucking know.
When we were at the game, Claire Hanna walked by and you grabbed my arm and you said, we have to run to the bathroom because she can't see you.
Oh, no, I just had to poo real bad.
Oh.
real bad. And I needed your support.
I'm very suspicious.
Because sometimes when I'm at a game and I'm by myself and I'm in the stall, then I just get stage fright.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's like a turtle head poking out and it just won't go any further. And you're just like, you're sitting there for 20 minutes.
Praying for a goal horn, just like, come on.
Exactly.
Get
or
one in.
like one time I needed you to come in with the plunger.
Yeah.
And you had to get right under there and you went like this. And,
Yeah.
ah!
Yeah.
And it finally came out.
The hemorrhoids just latched onto the plunger.
What's he talking about?
I'm talking about your issue.
I don't have an issue. Why you keep bringing that up? I don't get it.
The amount of pickle juice you drink? No wonder you have goddamn hemorrhoids.
It's the opposite. It's acidic. It eats right through any tissue.
Ridiculous.
I guess we'll wait for this phone call. Okay, so predictions for this week. Ottawa's always bad on the West Coast, eh? When's the last time they never played in Utah? They don't win in Colorado ever.
They'll win. They'll lose in Vegas. They'll go 2-1 on this road
Okay,
trip.
so is that a successful road trip? Is 2-1?
Oh, for sure. I think so.
What if they're 1-2? Is that still successful because it was a road trip?
I don't think it's successful.
So we want to be 500 at the end of this trip, probably.
More, because if we go 1-2, then we'd be 500.
Were you just having a seizure there? A small seizure?
Yeah.
It took you long to process.
Nicotine pouch in my mouth. So I was told if you don't smoke, you have to do nicotine pouches.
Yeah.
Oh my fuck! No, you can't eat chips on the podcast. You fucking idiot!
What are you talking about?
You can't eat chips on the because it's so loud.
They're my Miss Vickies. I need them.
You can't eat fucking Miss Vicky chips because it goes. It's you know how loud this microphone is.
I don't even think you should eat on the podcast.
No, it's a rule.
Yeah.
What? Who said that's a fucking rule?
Miss fucking chips! I never said you can have no fucking chips on the podcast.
Write that down, Tony.
He's sleeping. He's still sleeping.
Fucking Tony.
Holy fuck, guys! We do have some more viewer questions. I thought that was a pretty successful segment. People are excited to send in their questions. I did ask, well, basically just any questions you got, and I did get a few responses.
Anything.
So we'll start from the top.
I didn't know that was a rule.
What? The chips?
Yeah.
It's so loud for the viewers. Think about the viewers that are listening on their headphones right now.
They just
Or
shut
in
it
their car
off
on
and
Bluetooth.
They're on Bluetooth in their car, and also they're hearing.
Someone just crashed.
But as soon as they know it's Miss Vicky's, they're like sitting there meditating. Like,
Well, they
"That's
can't
nice.
smell it.
That's
Maybe if they could
nice."
smell it, they should have like smells coming out of the radio.
Well, the smell is the number one sensory memory, so it'll just come back to them in wafts in the car.
That's not.
They wouldn't want to smell this podcast.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, there's
rotten-
a bit of a
rotten
heaviness
hemorrhoids.
to the air right now. A lot of smells.
It's your hemorrhoids.
Oh my fuck! I don't
Rotting
have hemorrhoids.
hemorrhoids.
What is happening right now?
Gary told me you did
Yeah,
earlier in the pod.
I've seen them
I don't have hemorrhoids for the records.
just poking out.
Fuck. Okay. At BroDog9 on Twitter says, his name's Brody. He says, "What do you think about people saying that the Sens should get a new mascot? So replace Spartacat,
Horseshit.
right?
That's my number. That's just one
Who
word.
the fuck is even saying that?
This is all on you, Lalim's Martian.
He's the one that's been saying it, isn't it? You know what? I think we should get him on the fucking podcast. He's not going to listen to this, right? So let's get him on the fucking podcast. Let's be really friendly with him, okay? Feed him a bunch of chips. Give him a couple liquor drinks. And when he's like feeling really good, we'll fucking duct tape him to a chair.
Get a real lion.
Yeah. That's a good fucking idea. Maybe we could borrow a lion from the zoo. Well, with a big chain so that we hold it. It just gets up to his face.
So this
Snarling?
is Sparty's dad.
Yeah. And say, you don't think a cat is a good enough fucking mascot for you? Hey? You think this mascot's good enough for you?
like
And it's
it.
just like blood coming from the lion's mouth, and he's just screaming, ah, ah, ah. And then we slap him around a bit. We give him money for an Uber home. We say sorry. And the next day he's voting Spartacat as the best mascot in the NHL.
Tony just said he could help out with getting him in on the podcast. He knows some people to get him over.
You're going to
there.
get your lawyer to help out on something very illegal that we're going to do.
He represents a lot of different people in the area.
Do you understand
and
we're
he
committing
can-
a crime by stealing a lion, by kidnapping Lalim's Martian, by beating the shit out of him for a bit, and duct taping him?
And wouldn't you want a lawyer right by your side
But,
every step of the way?
but he's going to go tell the judge.
So he knows someone that has a lion.
Tony's not that kind of guy. Okay, He knows what he's doing.
He's still sleeping out. He's not a good fucking lawyer.
No, he's great. He's gonna take all your goddamn money.
So in the end, Spartacat is staying as the Sens. We won't kidnap Linus Martian.
No.
You're winking for the listeners.
Imagine like during imagine to like kill off Spartacat, they had like a poacher come out in the stadium
With like a
make
big gun?
believe with a big gun, like a big huge like musket.
Like an elephant gun?
An elephant gun, and just like take him down in front of all the kids, everyone's screaming.
Oh my God.
like
and
his-
then the
his
next
birthday
the next
next year?
game, a new mascot appears.
What would the new mascot be, do you think?
I don't know.
That would get on ESPN though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would
That'd
get
be
us,
that- that'd
that'd
be
be a way
put
to
us
go.
on the map.
Yeah,
Like
that'd be a way to go.
Spartacat killed today.
Yeah, yeah, and then his head is just hung at
Oh
the
my-
rafters,
okay,
just the
his-
mask,
The Sens might listen to this podcast,
just
guys.
like on a nice plaque.
What if it was like the guy from like Tiger King and he was released from prison and that was like our guy that like came in?
Did he kill people? Or was I didn't watch
don't know if
Tiger
that
King.
was-
Was he the one that killed people, or was it that lady?
I think it was like similar to the whole Daryl experience. Not a lot.
Oh,
of
an
people
accidental bullet went off a bone.
when
ricocheted.
it was shot at him.
You
Yeah.
know what they should get is just hire Russell Crowe as the mascot. Just get him dressed up like the gladiator and just have Russell Crowe there every game.
Russell Crowe would not do that. Plus, he's really fat right now.
Oh my God.
You know what? Looks like he's not working a lot right now. It would be a great setup, and I'm sure he would take.
Just
he would
screaming, "Are
take-
you not
You
entertained?"
could probably sign him for 1 year, $850,000.
If you got Russell Crowe in one of his gladiator outfits right now, it'd be his belly would be over fucking hanging over the armor. The fucking belt would go flying off. Pieces would be flying off because it
Doesn't
just
matter.
could contain his fat.
But just imagine the speeches he could make at center ice every game.
Isn't he a bit of a loose cannon?
Yeah. Remember?
He's a bit unhinged.
Isn't that
That's a
Mel
movie.
Gibson?
That's a movie.
Great movie.
Thank you.
I feel like
I
you're thinking
fucking-
of Mel Gibson.
No, there's a movie called Unhinged with
No, I know,
Russell
but-
Crowe's.
Is Russell Crowe unhinged, or
He
is
is a little
He
bit.
is?
I think so.
it? Okay.
No,
Everyone in
I
Hollywood.
think it's Mel.
anyone after a few pints will be a little unhinged.
Yeah.
But honestly, we have like, what would the mascot be? I don't really know what we could have other than Sparty Cat.
Is
Like,
she
what would it
listening?
be?
It could be a lizard.
A lizard?
It would have to be something to do with like the Roman.
Yeah.
Empire.
But what would that be?
Just an orgy at center ice of like different gladiators.
Guys, let's move on. Graham, Graym. So at Graham 8000 asks, I got a question. Who the hell does Gary think he is? That's
a
for real.
Good question.
Like, what
who do
gives
I
you the
think I
right?
am?
Well, who gives you the right?
I'm your cousin. Gives me all the right.
Is that the only
It's
right you
actually by
got to be
blood.
here?
Blood is thicker than wine.
And that's
yeah.
the only thing the only reason why you're here. You're not good at it. You've never gotten one thing right. People hate you. But we feel bad for you because Tammy fucking left you.
Perfect. That's all I need. That's
this
all I
gives
need.
you purpose.
Yeah.
Brad Marsh Fan Club at Brad Marsh Fan Club asks, is the beer you drink on the podcast real? Because if it's not possible, that Gary can drink that many beers.
Oh, I thought the
It
question was
seems
for you.
fake, but I'll hang up and listen to the answer. So are these fake beers?
Yeah, they're all make believe beers.
Can you see that in the
They're
light?
just
The color?
make
That is
believe
a
beers.
golden hue. There's that guy on the Toronto. He's a big Toronto rich guy. That has like a big Leafs room. Curtis, I think his name is, and he drinks a ton of beer. He records himself watching the Leafs games, and people. He's got a beer vending machine, and people say, that's fake beer because it looks clear. And then he did one of those videos where he proved it, where it's not fake. So I think we should do one of the. Oh fuck,
You don't have any in there.
that is real.
I'm drinking Town and
Don't
Country.
you can't mix beers. You're
Can't
drinking
mix
Town and
ales?
Country.
You don't mix your ales?
I'm drinking a Stiegel. 'Cause
Local Dominion City.
Our friend Brent. Can we say his real name? Brent Breno. Sells these.
Roman Candle IPA. Bellwoods. It'll get you.
Any beer will get you, you fucking drunk. Okay, let's do another question. Tom? So
Oh, God,
T
even
M
the fucking names.
R Ricker, Timmy Ricker at Tim Ricker. What
Tim-
really happened to Larry? Did you ever meet Larry?
I never got to meet him. You guys just told me not to ask about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, let's not talk about Larry. We shouldn't because of the lawsuits, right? Let's just say he's not allowed outdoors
Yeah.
ever again.
The air just attacks
He's
him.
not allowed to be in public ever again. He's not allowed to speak with anyone that's not incarcerated ever again. We'll just say that.
Yeah. That's fair.
And we'll move on from Larry.
Love you, Lair.
Okay, Adam Newton, 1989. At Adam Newton at 1989. What's the best big dirty cheeseburger to get in town when you're watching the Ottawa Senators Hockey Club from Ottawa?
Probably a nice Five Guys.
We just had Five Guys last night, and it was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they sell Five Guys at the Sens games?
I think they cook in peanut oil, and I think they want to steer away from that.
Okay. If you have a peanut allergy and you get a burger cooked in peanut oil, is it going to fucking make you have an allergic reaction?
Probably kill you.
Doesn't your wife have peanut
Yeah, that's
allergy?
why I can't go to Five Guys anywhere.
Really?
Man, I feel bad for you. Why did you dump her?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I know.
Well, Five Guys.
We do Law and Order.
Yeah.
Law and Order is pretty damn good
It
too,
is
actually.
good. Nice smash burger.
You'd give up anything for Five Guys
Well, not
Wow.
Sharon.
In a row.
Not Sharon.
in a row.
But this guy.
Do you guys ever follow like baseball? Like, have you seen the guy who is catching all the home run balls and just like stealing them from kids and stuff?
What? There's one guy doing it? Where?
Like he's very popular. His name's Zach Hampel, and I guess he's really popular.
And he steals from kids?
Well, no, he just like he bumps into kids, and he's like very popular.
Does he sell the balls online?
Holy fuck. Gary Bettman's calling, guys. Sorry.
That's
sorry.
him?
Yeah, it's Gary Bettman. Okay, one sec.
I still don't.
Oh my
believe
God,
this.
I'm nervous. Ready? Hello, Brian speaking.
Put it on speaker
Hey, Gary.
so we can hear it.
Dr. Mackey's office calling. I just wanted to let you know that your hemorrhoid prescription is ready for pickup at the pharmacy.
Oh my. You must have the wrong number. That I don't have hemorrhoids.
Is this 555-6428?
I mean, technically it is, but I.
Perfect. Then I have the right person. So the instructions are on the label, but basically all you do is you lubricate your index finger and you insert it directly.
Okay. Is there any way that I could just skip the cream and just like cut them out myself?
Oh my, no. We do not recommend that you do that. It's very, very dangerous. Well, as a matter of fact, I was reviewing your x-rays here, and I'm noticing some foreign objects in your pelvic area, like you were inserting something into your
Oh
anus.
my God. Okay, listen, that maybe when I was a kid, okay, but I had that not.
No.
As a
These
kid.
items are very recent. Very, very recent.
Okay, what did you find in there?
Well, we found like a chicken bone, some Hot Wheels, a light bulb.
Okay, well, I thought it would give me good ideas.
What?
Yeah. So, anyways, I would like to proceed with scheduling your surgery.
I need surgery for that?
Yes, but it's very, very minor surgery. So let me see here. How does November 24th at 8 a.m. sound?
That works for me, Dr. Mackey.
Okay, perfect. I look forward to performing your anal extraction. Thank you, Brian. Have a good day.
Thanks, Dr. Mackey.
I'm surprised the cassette of Michael Jackson's not up there right now. You sick fuck.
Okay, no, I sat on things by accident.
Did you say Gary
Right.
was calling?
You sat
Not
on
this Gary.
I thought Gary Bettman was calling. Fuck, guys, I got something to admit.
What? You got hemorrhoids. We know. We
I
already
got
know.
hemorrhoids.
We already
Yeah.
know. We
I
already
do.
know.
I got
We
hemorrhoids.
heard it.
We get it.
What I didn't know is how much stuff you shove up your butt.
I sat on it by accident.
Yeah.
I do have one more thing I need to admit. I lied about Claire Hanna. I don't know Claire Hanna. I've never met her. In fact, I did try to message her one day and I was told not to again. Hence why I did tell you to come to the bathroom with me, because when she saw me, I wasn't supposed to be within 50 miles.
We actually knew this. We knew this all along.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Claire. I didn't mean to do that. I was so excited. I just
We
wanted
can have her on the pod virtually though, or does
I don't think she's ever
Tony
gonna
Shalomi
come
have
on.
to be here?
Tony Shalomi, do you think is there any way we get Claire Hanna? Oh, he's fucking sleeping.
Let him sleep. He's tired.
Little disappointed.
Been a long day.
I think we should just let's just one last thing about the Ottawa Senators. I just want to give a heartfelt welcome to Tim Stutzla for being great.
Yeah.
I'm
great.
so happy we finally have an NHL superstar on our team. Probably the first NHL superstar since Daniel Alfredson, like legit NHL superstar, and it is Tim Stützle. He's going to be in top 5 in scoring this year, guys. I don't think you fucking understand how good he is.
Top 15, maybe?
You've never seen a game, so I don't even know why I'm talking to you. Tim Stützle, it might be the next Marian Hossa, maybe even better.
Marian
I
Hossa
can
was
see it.
never top 5 in scoring.
My grandfather came over yesterday and
Only
told
one
me
free
they
card.
should trade him for more depth. I punched him right in the throat.
Tim
Yeah.
Stützle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine trading Tim Stützle right now.
No.
The guy's like fucking hit. He's leading our team in hits. He's leading our team in shots almost. Well, he's not. But he's got like 7 points already. The only one that might be even close to him right now is Jake Sanderson. The guy's a fucking wizard on ice.
Another stud.
Stud. We got 2 stud guys that are under 25.
3 assists last game.
Unfucking real. We have that. We get a forward and a defenseman like this, and now we got Ulmer. Guys, I feel so fucking good about our season this year.
Yeah.
Put your hand down.
You know what the best thing is about elderly people's necks? They're like jello when you punch them. They just snap right back.
Yeah.
Like, snap right
What are you
back.
talking about?
Yeah. They don't go down.
Oh, you're talking about
grandpa.
punching out
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah. They just snap right back.
I don't know what it's like to punch a man. Never done it.
So
That's not true.
I just don't know. Like, I don't like when you're happy now because I'm concerned.
so excited.
But I'm concerned about your ass.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna cut him out.
No. The objects.
You can't.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
what I
your
mean
appointment.
too. I'm
You
gonna
got
cut
your
those out too.
You're gonna, you got
I
your
think you just
appointment.
get what are those called? Forceps? Is that
Yeah.
what it's called? Where you just widen.
Just tong it.
So you do this, and it opens it up. It's like 2 metal pieces, and it opens it up.
Just
A
get some.
light
and then
bulb.
everything will just fall out.
The light bulb in
Just
there.
get some barbecue tongs.
Well, I
lube them up.
had a couple beers, and I was watching YouTube, and they said like light bulb gives you good ideas. A light bulb goes off, and I was like, well, how do I get it in my body?
Those are really girthy.
Yeah. Great idea.
Yeah, but you put the big end in first. Anyways, and that's our podcast.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we had a really successful podcast. No one got hurt.
Yeah.
What are you looking around for?
No, I'm
That's
just
weird.
Nothing bad. The only shitty
surprised
thing was
and glad.
the doctor called. I did lie about Gary Bettman. I feel bad about that. Now I feel like I'd owe it to the audience.
we did it.
He can't even hear you. He's still sleeping. I do feel a little bit bad about lying, but I think let's promise a big guest next week. How about that?
Yeah.
Even bigger than Gary Bettman and Wayne Gretzky. Who's bigger than that?
Kamala Harris.
Thank you for watching, guys. We appreciate it. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
And signing out, Brian 5 or 6.
And check you later, Jeremy.
Gary.
I didn't like that
We've
one.
never had a sign out. Sharon,
Should we do it again?
What's your sign out?
Should we do it?
Sharon, out.
Sharon out.
This is the first time we actually made it to the sign-offs.
Guys, high fives.
But it was a little rusty.
We did a great job. That was fucking really good.
Good
That
job.
was
Right?
really good.
People
I
are going
liked
to
it.
love that.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Congrats to all. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to all.
No, don't talk to me.
Cheers to all.
Fuck
Right.
off.
We'll talk about it later. Okay, so you want to hit that camera and I'll get this camera? Yeah, okay. 1 sec. Guys, I'm so excited.
Mike Evans injured.
What's this? What's this cord?
Oh, don't touch that.
What is this cord?
Don't worry about it. That's not for you to.
Looks a little frayed.
No,
It's
no,
frayed.
don't touch
It's
it.
frayed. No.
Jesus.
What just happened?
I said don't touch it.
Oh my God, Gary's dead. Gary's dead. Get the fucking fire extinguisher. Holy
A
fuck.
fire extinguisher.
He's on fire!